Firstly, I would like to apologise for my terrible handwriting and drawing skills. There's not a lot I can do about that, but thankfully this game does not rely on your handwriting or your drawing skills. It relies on being active and being aware of the space around you. It's such a fun game. The reason why this game is called Sheriff's Chair is because we first used it during our Robin Hood live encounter series. But as you'll soon realise, this game can be adapted in so many ways to suit so many different needs. It's just a really nice, quick warm-up game to use in the classroom. Here's how you play. The first thing you need is a big open space. So this is probably a game that's ideal to do at the start of a PE lesson when you've got the hall, or if it's a nice day, going out into the playground and using this as a bit of a warm-up, a way of getting your class alive and alert to the space around them. To set up the game, every child needs their own chair and they need to put it somewhere randomly in the space, pointing in different directions. Every child that's sat in the chair is performing as an outlaw in this game, and we need a sheriff. Now, for the purposes of this, it's probably best if you, as the teacher, are the sheriff, because the sheriff has a very particular role. They are the enemy of the game, and they can only abide by certain rules in this game. Now, every outlaw is allowed to run, jump, do whatever they can to get to the chairs. The sheriff, you're only allowed to walk. So to finish setting up this game, you as the teacher would probably have to stand on one side of the room and put your chair on the other side of the room. So you as the sheriff, you need to walk towards your chair to try and go and sit on it, okay? Now the outlaws, their job is to stop you from sitting in that chair. Now it should be easy for them because they are able to run and beat you to that chair. But this is going to require a lot of communication on their part. You see, the temptation is for the people nearest to the chair to go and take that chair because it's right next to them. But that means that if you are near that chair, you can just turn around and take that new chair that is free. It's a lot more effective if somebody far away from the chair, somebody around this area, runs and takes that chair instead, because that gives the sheriff, you, a further distance to walk. This game requires a lot of teamwork and communication skills, because if everybody runs at once, it can become a huge mess and the sheriff can find an easy seat to sit down in. It's so important to make it clear when you are about to run and where you're about to run to. It's also important to acknowledge everybody else in the space and make sure you utilise the different areas of that space as effectively as possible to make it really, really tricky for the sheriff to sit down. Once your class has started to master this, why not add in some different things? Why don't you make one of the children of your class the sheriff in the scenario? Or why don't you free up 2 chairs and see if that changes the dynamics? Or ban verbal communication. Maybe they have to create some kind of hand signals to show when they are about to run and when they can spot a space and an opportunity to take the chair. The key to this game is to just be hyper aware of the people around you and develop those communication skills so that you never leave an easy chair for the sheriff to sit down on. I hope you have fun playing this game. I hope you find fun ways of adapting it to suit your own lessons. Let us know if you have any further ideas or questions about the game. We'd love to help you out. Enjoy.